This program is about Judaism for non-Jewish kids. They visiting a Jewish home, they go room by room, and every room they learn something about Judaism. They learn about the Aleph Bet, they learn about Jewish subjects, Jewish books, and also in the kitchen they learn about kashrut and they making challah.
What we have here is a kind of a combination between a cultural center, which is promoting Israeli culture within the wide public in Budapest, and a community center focusing on the young generation in Budapest.
Limud gives an opportunity for people to deepen their knowledge about Jewish issues, learn about Judaism, and meet people who are also Jewish but very different from themselves.
So they have a camp now, and they invite us to teach their kids about some Jewish stuff, because they believe that all the nations are the same, and they are also learning about the Bible, what we learn. Just they also obviously learn about Jesus, but they very friendly and very open-minded, and that's why they invite us, that we teach also the kids some Jewish.
The idea was to open this Culture Institute as also kind of a tool and something to enable these young people to reconnect and to build their own identity in their own way, which is very important for us, because we don't tell them how to be Jewish. We just offer them content and ideas, and they build their own identity.
Events where they can learn about issues that connect them, that are interesting for people who are Orthodox or non-religious, or young and old, and from all walks of life.
I think it's important because most of the anti-Semitic thoughts came to be because of no knowledge and because of misunderstanding, and I really believe if we give good experience to the kids about Judaism, and if we teach them some Jewish stuff, then they will know that we are really human beings and we are totally same, just with different holidays and different traditions.
Here in Hungary we have more than 100,000 Jewish people, and only the 10% of these organizations relating to any sort of Jewish organizations. So we try to concentrate to that 90% and to create new reference points, to create activities that is tailor-made to that public audience. And also we're trying to work with Jewish artists, Jewish cultural actors in the sector, and other Jewish activists to create a sort of Jewish cultural environment where all of those people that they are not really related to the existing Jewish communal framework will able to find their way to connect to Judaism.
It's kind of big, but very sadly most of the synagogues are not full. Let's say like this.
Well, it's a big community, but many of the community members are not affiliated. They don't go to synagogue. They might go to Jewish cultural events, but they are very isolated and not very involved in community life. So everybody says that there are 100,000 Jews, but in Hungary, but it's very hard to find them.
A lot of people is not involved in any sort of way into Jewish programs, although that they self can or even willing describe themselves as Jewish people.
It's not a strong community where people are very active, but people are Jewish on their own ways, and that might mean having a Jewish family, or going to a Jewish concert once a year, or going to synagogue every Shabbat, but those are very different kinds of approaches to the Jewish community.